Hey everybody, this is Miss Queen Minded, and today I wanted to talk to you about how to get a man. And I know y'all like, I got me a man. He sit in the living room playing a video game. I love him. Okay, so number one, grown men really don't have time to play video games. Yeah. It is so much more stuff, skills, techniques, books, and things that men could be learning. Sorry about the train. That men can be learning as opposed to sitting there playing video games. You're not going to try. That's boyish stuff. Your sons play video games. Your baby daddy, your grown. He your man and he playing video games. That means he a boy and you a girl. Period. You say whatever you want to say, but boys work hard to go buy boy things, and men work hard to achieve and buy men things. You know, period. I just the whole thought of a grown ass man sitting in the house when I come home from work or when he come home from work playing the video games all day is just kind of an insult to just what it is. You know, why are you not outside teaching our son how to do something, work on the car, or mow the lawn, or play ball, or why are you not spending time with our daughters, taking them places? No, you sitting at home playing a video game and playing with your friends, and that's not a man. Men don't hang out with other men all the time, all day, every day. They don't. Homos do. Yeah, homosexuals, undercover brothers, they don't love nothing than to be in the company of other men because that's what they like. They like to entertain other men. No man is going to be gone from his woman all day long and be out here in these streets and don't have nothing to show for it other than just he coming home drunk. That's a boy, period. He don't have no job because he ain't trying to look for no job. And even if he can't find a job, he can make a job. Do you know how many blue-collar skills and things out there that they can learn how to do that they just don't do? So, first of all, in order for us, number one, how to get a man, you got to recognize the men from the boys. And like I said in my previous videos, you are who you attract. So if you have somebody acting like that, then that's probably mean that you're acting like a girl. Because women are not going to, they just not going to do it. Most women not going to tolerate. And if she is tolerating this because she doing her own thing and she just don't even care about that. You know, she like, you sitting here, I'm going, and I got me somebody else that I want to be with. Because women like men, because men are responsible. Men are there for them. Men entertain their needs. Men understand them. Men plan with them. Men get money with them. Men invest in their families and in their household. Don't nobody supersedes our household, period. Because the man is the head of the household, so therefore he should be there to provide for the women and the children. If you had a man, you would not be in lack for anything because your man, between your man working and you working, you should be covered if you had a man at home, because a man is not going to allow anything to fuck up his stable home life foundation. That's a man. That's not a square. That's not a bitch nigga. That's a man, because his priorities is home first. And when I say home, I don't mean for a brief period of time he is taking care of somebody else's home. That's a boy, because a boy don't even respect the fact that he has a home and a foundation to begin with. A man is going to go out there in these streets and not be bothered by nothing that is out there in these streets. He is going to stay home and, well, not stay home, because there's nothing wrong with him going out and hanging out, being with his friends. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as the bullshit doesn't interfere with our home life. As long as you coming home every night. As long as you ain't got no doo-doo stains in the front and in the back. As long as you keeping it 100 with me, then I'm the only person that you laying down with. That's what men do. And women, we reciprocate the same thing. Now, in order for you to find a man that does half of those things, you're going to have to be a woman. And a lot of us are not women. We are girls. So I'm going to give you a few tips that if you're exhibiting these behaviors, ladies, you're not being a woman. If, number one, your man can't go nowhere because you don't have no trust in him or respect for him, you're behaving in girl manners. You're being insecure. And true indeed, he may have given you plenty of reasons to be that way. But if you have allowed things to get out the hand, that you're getting out of character because of things that he's doing, yeah, you need to reel everything back in. Start at the drawing board with you and fix it. Yeah, I know, that was crazy, right? Okay, so let me say that again. If you're a woman, right? No male that has lived past the age of 18 years old want another female in his face yelling and cussing at him like he is a child or a dog. Period. They're not going to put up with it. It's really unbecoming, and you don't want nobody doing that shit to you. No man, number two, is going to put up with a woman putting her hands on him. Bitch, is you crazy? If you don't believe that most men will knock you back down if you hit them, that you don't deserve it, you do. Because no one has the right to put their hands on nobody. Keep your hands to yourself. Please understand that I'm not playing either side, because I know it all starts with the mental, and it all starts with our decisions and where our heart is. A lot of times we run out, we get married, and we really don't even want to be married to begin with. We're not even real with that. So right out the gate, we're not even looking for man. We just looking for somebody that's going to allow us to live the kind of life that we want to live. And unfortunately, man is not going to mix with girl, and girl is not going to mix with boy. Girl mix with boy, and man mix with women, and ladies mix with gentlemen, and dogs mix with dogs, and cats mix with cats. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta remember, if you want a man, you gotta behave like a woman. And if you don't know what a woman behaves like, find a woman that has a man and they've been together for a long time, and do whatever the fuck she's doing, because she has it down packed. And if you don't know how to be a man, find a man that has had a woman and kept her for a long time, and edit out some of the, because trust me, no relationship is perfect. Edit out the bullshit that you see that they got going on, and just apply that to your life. It's really not a big science. You can't be no hoe. You got to be loyal, faithful, and you got to be real with the person you with. You can't keep secrets and lies. Open up and let them know who you are. Either they gonna fucks with you or they ain't. Either way, you know what the hell you dealing with. That's all I'm saying. Give the person the chance to choose to fuck with you or not. And the only way that you're gonna do that is by being real, open, honest, and just straightforward about who you is, what you want, and where you want to go. That's how you just step into being a woman and a man alone. Just in owning your shit and putting it out there. Being honest with the person you want to be with, if they really the person that you want to be with. That's man and woman type shit. When I know your shit and you know my shit, and we good and we doing this. I don't want nobody else. You don't want nobody else. We just gonna be with each other. We gonna learn each other, grow with each other, build with each other, and there ain't nothing else. It ain't nobody else. I love you, and that's all that matters. And you love me, and that's all that matters. And when you can understand that, and when you can really see that, you gotta edit your mouth. You gonna do, when you really get that type of shit, you gonna edit everything about you just to make sure that you keep that, because it's gonna be so worth it. All the little petty shit that you used to do, checking in his phone, you're gonna be like, I ain't worrying about checking in your phone, because you here every night, you love me, I'm rocking with you, we ain't got no problems. But Also, too, don't get so crazy that you don't realize that we all human, and just being loyal to a person is a choice. And just like they could choose to love you and choose to respect you and they can choose not to one day. So if you start seeing those signs, please be aware and don't be afraid to check, because there's nothing wrong with checking. Don't be a fool. I'm not telling you that, because if you want a man or you want a woman, understand that we all choose to be the person that we are. So just like I could choose to love you this year, I could choose not love you. And love gets old sometimes. It's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with starting over. There's nothing wrong with none of that shit. But the bottom line is, in order to get a man, you're going to have to learn how to be a woman. In order to get a woman, you're going to have to learn how to be a man. I'm desperately loving that I got that off my chest finally, because it's like, how you get a man? You are who you attract. You got to put out there what you're looking for. So, and stop being so superficial about the looks, because it's not about a look. It's about the person. It's not about what you think it should be. It's not about finding pretty. It's not about none of that. If you spend your life trying to find love with your eyes, you're going to be blinded by the shit the whole time, because it's not that. You got to be able to see the forest for the trees and see who really rocking with you and who really got love for you and who really want to do something with you, if that's where your heart is. I am, I had to say that, you know what I'm saying, because it's important. You need to know this. And I know I know this went out to somebody, and I'm only telling you what I've come to realize. I'm not telling you, if you don't want to do what I say, that's fine. I'm telling you what I've realized and what I've seen in my life, so I just want to thank you guys. If you have any questions or comments on my video, you can subscribe. You can put a comment below. queenfromcreation@gmail.com, and I will always do my best to get back to you promptly. Have a great day. Bye.